to that other thing that's more important than this thing.
And we have to have that because mental health is real.
It is.
It's so real, and a lot of people don't tap into that. I like to talk about it often because I get anxiety through the roof sometimes and don't even know why necessarily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So having that me time is so important. You like being outside, you like nature and stuff like that?
Love it.
Me too.
I was outside one day and birds really do sing.
Yes.
A tune like I heard a bird say, and I tell people and they argue me down. But when people say birds sing, birds sing. Birds sing.
They're extremely intelligent. Extremely. People say bird brain, but they are truly intelligent animals.
Yes.
Definitely. I'm with you. Do you like to hike or anything like that?
I've never been hiking.
You should go sometime. I feel so much better afterwards. It's like almost a tension release.
Wow.
Try it sometime.
I'm gonna have to try it.
Please, y'all heard that, right? You got that, right? She go. I need some footage.
I'm going hiking.
Get you some hiking
Tampa,
shoes.
Mister told me. This world we live in is all about love.
Yes.
Okay, we're all seeking it in any aspect, any direction. I don't care what you're doing. You're seeking love.
Yes.
But when you find that love, okay, you're gonna have the imperfections within it, the hard times. But are you going to be able to recognize that it is love? Not me saying, I love you.
Right.
But you showing me you love me.
Actions.
Sticking in there with me. Hanging in there with me. Hard, bad times. All that kind of stuff. So, and that's another thing with my music. I want to express love. And in my albums and EPs along the way in my journey, you're going to hear me talk about love a lot.
Yeah.
Love, love, love. I want to promote it a lot. And I think this is my first song that I want to put out there to show people about love. When you find that perfect person, you hold on to them.
Yes.
And you embrace it.
Absolutely. What do you personally feel like you can do to change the narrative of what's going on in the world as an artist who has a voice and a platform?
That one word you said, become more vulnerable.
Mm.
The more vulnerable I become, I'll be able to express my story, my struggles, and express what I've been through and show how love healed me.
Mm.
And through the love that healed me, I think people are going to say, dang, if love healed her, love can definitely heal me. Big ups to Mumo in Kenya, overseas, doing big things. I want to shout him out because he produced the beat, sent it to me,
Yes.
put the words on it, sent it back to him, he put his words on it. He mixed and mastered it. The things that you can do with people overseas that you don't know, that's the power.
That is facts. You don't have to be in the same room as them.
Whenever you see me on interviews, I want them to, I'm trying to give knowledge.
Yeah,
okay?
of course.
So, I was in a group from the age of 16 to 21-ish.
Yeah.
Did great things together. We were here in Atlanta, tearing up the streets of Atlanta. Jermaine Dupri. We did the Play with Wanda Smith and Friends with Drew Hill, Keith Sweat, Silk.
Wow.
And our colorful hair, believe it or not, in that play was a skit because we were laughed at in Atlanta for having that colorful hair back then. So in that skit, she used it as a part of the skit. So we were like a comedy scene. A group came out, OMG Girls.
Yeah.
Took the whole entire image. So no matter where we went, people say, introduce us as the OMG Girls. But at that time, we were starving artists. We didn't have the education. We didn't have things in place. We didn't have trademarks. And that is what is important. That is what I want people to know. As an artist, you're out here and you're working hard and you're making music and you're doing all these things, but if you don't have the business side in place, you'll lose everything.
That's facts.
It'll be null and void. It'll be neither here nor there. Nothing will matter. And you'll just be starting all over from scratch. You got what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And when I went out and got my education, I started rapping about it a little more, and I saw my fans, they didn't respond to me the same. I think they thought that I was trying to say I was better than them or go get your education to be somebody, but that is not what I was saying.
Right.
I didn't use my education to be who I am. I want them to know that. I only had one job my whole entire life, which was a janitor. And I quit and I became a graphic designer. And to this day, that's the only job that I have pursued, and I still do to this day. And I make people happy. And if you ask anybody and say, Nikki, I make my people happy with what I do. And it keeps me alive.
If we start something and we do not trademark it and get our paperwork in place, we don't own it technically.
There you go.
You could come along and be like, oh, I like what she's doing. You do it now, boom, you trademark it, you own it.
That's how
It's just a lesson learned.
business.
Yeah, it's business. At the end of the day, we can't take it personal. It's all business because what you said has probably been happening since the dawn of
You
time.
better know it, and don't ever feel like you got it all together. Don't feel like you're here, because sometimes you can be here,
Yes,
and there's always somebody that can do it a little bit better.
that's right. People gotta humble themselves.
Yes.
What do you feel like is something that you could still work on within yourself as a music artist?
One of the first things as an artist, and I feel like a lot of us as an artist, is working on yourself personally, believing in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, all you're going to do is believe in what everybody else tell you about yourself. Hey, that don't sound good. That don't look right. You need to change this. You need to go that direction. You're not going to make it until 10 years. You're going to hear it. But if you believe in yourself, it's like humbly believe in yourself to where you can accept criticism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you need that one thing, I think, to get there. And I think that's the thing that I have been lacking my entire life. But hearing what people say and believing it.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get stronger at that one thing. And when I look in the mirror and what I see, that is it. And I'm going to walk in that.
I know that's right. You're walking your purpose.
That's it.
100%.
So I want to humble myself there to receive that. And I want to receive everything.